Hey, it's Dave again from cheapwinefinder.com with another wine review that we put on the cheapwinefinder.com website. And I noticed lately that I'm kind of going upscale. Everything's Bordeaux or Napa or Russian River. And, well, I kind of did that again. Let me grab the bottle and see what we got here. It's not expensive, but it's Mumm Napa Brut Prestige. Yeah, sparkling wine from a champagne house in France, but they've been in Napa since the 70s. So it's 50 years. It's a good long time. It's not half, 45% Chardonnay, 45% Pinot Noir. And the rest is a little bit of a mix of Pinot Gris, which is Pinot Gris and Pinot Grigio are the same thing. And what was the other one? Pinot Meunier. Pinot Meunier is the hidden grape in champagne. It's in all the champagnes, but you don't know it. So there you go, and it's from Napa. And it's one of the kind of weird things because this is a Napa sparkling wine and not a French champagne. Normally when you drink Napa wine, it's Napa. Except when champagne and then it's Napa. Because it's not champagne, but we're going to get into that because I think that's wrong. So what we have here is, like I said, it's a little bit of all the grapes that are approved in champagne are in here. There's a couple other grapes that rarely get used that aren't here, but it's got the main ones. They use 45 different growers in Napa, all different parts for the wine, and that's really typical of how they make champagne. I know one of the leading champagnes, uses 100 different growers in champagne. Most champagne houses in Champagne don't really have much vineyard holdings. They contract long-term contracts for all their grapes. And, that's how they do it. That's how they're doing it. That's how Mumm's is doing it here. I know it's like they've been in Napa since 1970, and they've been in Champagne since like 1827 or something. So these are people who know what they're doing. They brought the know-how to California, even though like most of the American sparkling wine bubbly houses, the Schramsberg, the Gloria Ferrar, Iron Horse are Sonoma, and I guess there's some up in Mendocino. They bring their expertise to Napa. And this is a year and a half. Second fermentation is a year and a half. The first fermentation is in mostly stainless steel. And then they put some of it in French oak barrels to give it that kind of thing going that they blend in. I mean, there's French champagne houses all about their style. They each have house styles. And it's the first fermentation, for the most part, is where all the tricks are. It's just there, the little bit of oak and a little bit of stainless steel and all the other things, how they pick their grapes and all that are all in there. So you're getting a real house style, especially after 50 years in Napa. I mean, they've come to get their own style. I'm going to take a sip because it's in my hand here. I mean, they came with the French style, and they probably created some Napa style to go along with it. And here's what I have to say. Very expensive champagnes are sublime. They're just crazy. If you ever get to drink it, which I do every once in a while, sometimes they're 10 years in bottle. I mean, and so this has been aged 10 years in the bottle, and they have all these exotic production techniques, and these things are super expensive and just crazy delicious. But their regular wines are kind of reachable. And this thing I found for, I think, $17 or $18. The Mumm Napa Brut Prestige Brut is not sweet. You are not missing out from champagne. I mean, in a blind tasting, most people, unless you're a champagne head and know these things, most people wouldn't know the difference. And this is kind of like half the price, unless, they'll be cheaper come December when all the champagnes are on sale and they probably make half their sales. But, regular time, $18 for a What is it? Excellent? It's delicious. It's balanced. It's pretty good. It is, you wouldn't know the difference. So just because it doesn't have champagne on the label, it has Napa, how bad can it be that it has Napa on the label? It can't be. And this is a really delicious sparkling wine. I'm going to turn this thing off and finish the bottle. So, adios. I'll talk to you a little bit and keep it cheap.